What's going on YouTube? It's Jesse coming back to you with another video, and in this video I'm going to be discussing, is group coaching or one-on-one coaching better to sell if you're a coach? If you're not already part of my free Facebook group where you'll learn everything about selling coaching courses, email copywriting for clients, or inbound closing and setting for clients, definitely go get inside. You'll learn everything you need to know about those topics, as well as you'll get access to the free weekly Thursday calls. Back to the video. So when you're first starting out and you want to sell your knowledge, passion, expertise, whatever you have, you're probably going to ask yourself, should I sell it as one-on-one coaching or sell it as a group coaching? There's pros and cons to which direction you go. If you go the one-on-one road, it's a lot easier to sell, especially when you're starting out. People are going to feel a lot more secure paying you if they know that they're going to be able to hop on a one-on-one Zoom call whenever they want with you versus having to go compete in a group call setting. So it's going to be easier to sell it when you hop on your sales calls via phone or Zoom with the potential clients. What I've seen too is that the customers will actually appreciate you more if you do one-on-one, because they're literally going to be hopping on the call with the coach one-on-one, so they're just going to appreciate more whatever you say. If it's a group call, they start to think sometimes that they're not getting what they paid for because they might clam up, they're too shy to ask questions on the group call. So that's the one-on-one gets rid of all that. People feel more secure and they tend to have a way less chargeback rate if you're doing one-on-one. Another perk of doing one-on-one is you can even potentially, depending on your niche, depending on what you're selling, you can get away with selling it before you've even made any video content to go along with the hand-holding and the coaching. Why is that? Because you can just sell over the phone and say, hey, the modules, we don't have any training modules. It's just going to be you and me meeting once a week to, teach you that weekly activities that I want you to do. So you can actually skip the whole building process sometimes, again, depending on the niche you're in, which will save you time and start getting that cash flow into your business you so desperately want and need. But here's the downside of doing one-on-one. The biggest downside is the scalability. You really can't scale one-on-one coaching. It's not possible. There's going to get a point, I've seen it way too many times, there's going to come a point where you're going to have, calls coming into your business that want to join your program, and you have to deal with the calls that are coming from your current students. So you're just going to get overwhelmed, freak out, and have to make a quick decision at that point. You're going to be stressed out, overwhelmed, and that's when you want to immediately pivot to group coaching. So any new enrollees need to get thrown into the group coaching you're selling. Because imagine, let's just say you had 5 students. Each one of them is booking a one-on-one call with you each week. That's 5 hours minimum. They could even go long with you because they're a big talker, and now you're at 10 hours. They double the time for that 5. So you just to have 5 students, you can literally be spending up to 10 hours a week plus all the DM support for just 5 students. Now you have way less time to work on your business. You're too busy working inside the business. And with just 5 clients, that's not enough money to hire someone to handle the coaching or handle anything else really. That's not enough money. You're stuck generating the traffic, onboarding the new students, coaching the new students, making sure they're happy with the results. It just becomes a big, massive nightmare. So my recommendation for anyone that's wanting to get into coaching is to start with group coaching. That's my number 1 recommendation. But if you don't feel comfortable selling group coaching yet, you want to make yourself believe you have what it takes to be a coach. Perhaps you're brand new, have never sold anything to anyone before. The max amount of students you should bring on is 5 students before you immediately switch to group calls. And with 5 students, that'll be enough. You could throw them on the group call so that you don't look brand new for your brand new students that are going to come in with a group call mentality. So you have 5 one-on-one students. As soon as you hit 5, you tell those 5, hey, we can still hop on one-on-ones from time to time, but I'm moving everything to group coaching now. I'd appreciate it if you'd bring all your questions to those group calls, and 9 times out of 10, they'll be cool with it. And then your new students that are enrolling are going to join a call that already has 5 other students on it, so nothing's going to look weird. There's really no right or wrong way to doing it. Preferably, you start with group coaching, and you show up to the call and say, hey, it's a newer program. That's why you're the only student on here. You can just be flat out honest with them. And that way you don't have to worry about that whole transition from one-on-one coaching to group coaching. But if you're not comfortable doing that, then you can definitely sell it as a one-on-one package and then switch as soon as you start to feel overwhelmed. But that's all I got for this video. Hope you found massive value in it. Make sure to book a free one-on-one call with me if you haven't already. If you're looking to quit your 9-to-5 job and you want to do it with coaching, course selling, or email copywriting or inbound closing, I'm an expert in all of those topics, so I'll be able to meet you where you're at. Okay, you have this background, you should be doing this, and here's how to do it. That's what my coaching superiority mentorship program is all about. It's a non-pressure call. If it's not a good fit for you, I'm not going to recommend it to you. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my future videos. Peace.